this YouTube yada stuff, man. Just to you guys, one of the most solid dudes I've met, you know, on this YouTube yada stuff, man. Come on in here, Campolero. So this is the homie from Villa.
Right there, brother, and your mic's right there.
So this is the homie from Villa. He's a Southside homie who's done.
Here with the headphones.
Oh yeah, Southside Sureño homie. He's a Sureño homie.
West side, compo, let's it's him. It's him, compo, let's compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's S-U-R-E-N-O, compo, let's U-R-E-N-O. If don't know now, you know K-A-M-P-O-L-E-R-O. Compo, let's U-R-E-N-O. Tonight is definitely a late night. Compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's
Radio tonight is definitely a late night. West, homies. I thought I'd make this video one more time. I don't like the way the other one came out. I think I look kind of like if I was fucked up on something. I wasn't fucked up. I was really tired. A little bit of I have a toothache. Yeah, but I just look like my eyes are like and that don't even make no sense to me. And I don't know. I think I sounded kind of weird. I don't know. Now I'm getting like cotton mouth just having this conversation. Let me get something to drink. Anyways, I don't like the way I think I look kind of weird and shit when I was on the other one. And basically what I was trying to say to the people who didn't see it, I don't like that fool Dubs. I don't even like talking about him. So this, I know I said this a lot, but this is my last time for real. Like for real. But he did some shit that rubbed me the wrong way. And the other day, what was it? Like yesterday, you know that guy Robert misled loyalty. He with the hockey mask. He went and he reported his channel, and that's some foul ass, some bitch shit right there. You know what I mean? Like who the fuck does that? I mean, it's one thing if I'm not monetized, so I can really give a fuck. Bam Bam, for example, he is monetized, but he doesn't survive on that channel either. But the homie Robert on that channel, he basically does. Like every dollar that he gets goes towards his medical bills. He's fighting cancer. He should have been, I remember like a year or 2 years ago, they gave him like 4 months to live or something. And here we are 2 years later. So someone's on his side, you know what I mean? He's been like beating the shit out that Grim Reaper. Telling him, get the fuck away, fool. You know what I mean? And shout out to him, you know, and so he did a video the other day. I believe it's about what the fuck is it called again? It's Güero B Camarada or something like that, and is the name of it. And basically he sets the record straight about Dubs, the truth. He tells the truth. That's it. He doesn't talk shit. He doesn't disrespect. And usually that was even shocking for him to even talk about him, period. But he I guess he wanted to lay that shit to rest. You know what I mean? And by doing so, this fucking chump, what does he do? He goes and he puts some tries to report him. And that's kind of foul because every one of them dollars go towards his medical. He's in Mexico. He doesn't have the health care that we have. You know what I mean? So like those dollars count. You know what I mean? And that's some gay ass shit man, why? That's some chicken shit. Am I wrong? That's just straight chicken shit, yo. That goes to show you his true, like, stilo, his personality. That he been telling since the get-go. He ain't never been solid. He ain't never been real. Never, dude. And that just down to the YouTube, that's what fucking proves that. Like, who gives a fuck? If he got something to say, then why don't he say it? But he be doing some, you know what I mean? So basically, that's what this video is about. Also, I'm doing a reaction on one of his videos that I find funny as hell. And so to all the Dubs subscribers, come on now, Do you need to see any more? It don't matter if you're S and Y, if you're on the other side, if same difference. If you're solid, if you're square, if you don't know better, if you're from out of town, whatever you like about it. I'm not telling you who to like and who to listen to. I'm just saying that guy. Come on, man. Can it be even any more clear how that you're listening to a liar? Listening to someone who is like he's a weenie, dog, straight up. Like, look at the shit he does. Like, come on, he's reporting channels. For being honest, you can't handle that. The fuck, you know what I mean? Grow the fuck up, bro. You know what I mean? So, whoever's choosing to follow this guy, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think you should just take a step back and pay attention to his content and what people are saying about him and how fucking... There's always trolls, there's always haters that get that. But in this case, nah, that dude's foul, man. Foul as fuck. But they're going to say I'm bullying him or I'm attacking him. I'm not. So I'm going to get off that issue. I'm going to play this funny little reaction. There's also a thing from... what is it? Joe Rogan talking about cancer and stuff. That's for you, Robert. It's a little message. I mean, and by the way, Robert's probably one of the only ones. He wears that hockey mask that he has an excuse to wear. He can get away with it. Everybody else, man, you better, man, what the fuck? What you hiding behind? What you hiding for? You know what I mean? So and one more thing about that dude. I mean, Robert though, that dude. If you ain't heard his stories, you should jump on his channel, hear what he's got to say. His shit's for real, and he's been through more than anyone I know. You know what I mean? And that's like, man, he for real. You know what I mean? With the business, whatever his life is today, you know what his life is today? He's just living for the moment, for every minute that he has. He's living for every minute that he has because he don't have too many minutes left. Hopefully, he's got years left, but I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to say. I know that motherfucker's, that fool's a fucking rider. He's a fucking soldier. He been through some shit that I think any of us wouldn't be able to fucking make it through or go like meet head on. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just know he been through some shit above and beyond the calling of the causa. So anyways, salute to him. Salute to all of you guys. You know what I mean? Everybody who follows me, much love and respect. I wish you the best. Doesn't matter fucking from north to south, south to north. You know what I mean? And everywhere in between. You know what I'm saying? Just and from, you know, east to west, state to state, and country to country, whatever. You know what I mean? To everybody who's just watching, following, subscribing, salute. And well, let's get this video going. All right. Dale gas.
Graduating with the stars, wasted years bring wasted tears. G's in here, shed no tears. G's in here, shed blood on tears. I'll tell you a good
This is
story.
for you, Robert.
Okay.
You need to listen.
I have 3 friends.
I believe this.
All 3 of them had stage 4 cancer. All 3 of them don't have cancer right now at all. And they had some serious stuff going on.
And what did they take?
Jesus. They took some, what you've heard they've taken.
Ivermectin?
Fenbendazole.
Fenbendazole, yeah.
That's
yeah, I'm hearing that a lot.
They drank hydrochloride something or other.
There's studies on that now where people have proven that
People
they've...
drinking methylene blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, methylene blue, which was a fabric dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a textile dye. And now they find out it has profound effects on your mitochondria.
Yep.
Yeah.
This stuff works, man.
There's a lot of stuff that does work, which is very strange because, again, it's profit. When you hear about things that are demonized and that turn out to be effective, you always wonder, well, what is going on here? How is our medical institutions, how have they failed us so that things that do cure you are not promoted because they're not profitable?
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Radio. This is the video I'm making a reaction to. It's funny as fuck. You're going to get a kick out of it. This guy's retarded, bro. Retarded. Straight liars, man. Man, you're gonna get like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Let's play this shit. All right.
And there was always dudes that were gonna need to be whacked. Especially, I've mentioned it before, C facility in New Folsom at the time had a curfew. So there were dudes that would come off a C facility and we would know, nope, he can't kick it.
Nope.
So we're always whacking dudes back there, right? You could go back there for, possession.
He said we. We were always whacking dudes. This ninja ain't whacked anybody. What a joke. Check it out, Dub. You ain't whacking anybody, bro. We're always whacking everybody back there. He speaks French. That's crazy. How'd you pick up on French? I don't know. Dang. I mean, I don't even hear you speaking Spanish. Like, damn. How you know French? Oui. All right. My bad.
A weapon and wind up with an attempted murder on top of it, right? It's how it was back there.
Liar.
And things were very serious, but one thing about Ad Seg in New Folsom in the 90s and prior, there were always legends in that Ad Seg. They would always...
Remember, I'm going to point that out. There were always legends in that Ad Seg. That plays a role in this reaction. All right, peep game.
house them in 6 block though. We only had 5 and 6 block was the Ad Segs. And 6 block was actually only C section, I believe. If you were from down south, you went to C section in
Like
6 block.
Mississippi?
5 block, it was A, B, and C section. A section was VCU, Violence Control Unit. All the knuckleheads, they would try to throw an A section. I lived in A section.
Because he's a knucklehead.
I believe my cell number was 106. So
He just be giving head.
it was a very serious place. People were not playing.
I am
it was a
fucking
place
scared.
to learn,
I'm so scared.
you know. Well, so this was back when there was llavero still, right? One man, you know, he would put his little crew together and they would run the oil. You know, he would have usually 2 dudes, or another cell at least. However they wanted, however the llavero wanted to do it.
Joker.
And they would discuss all the issues, and they would be in contact with the vatos that were in B facility, right? So one day, the vato comes from San Diego. He comes back down from Pelican Bay Shoe.
Who's the vato? Who is the vato? Notice, he doesn't say who the vato is. He's San Diego. And you know who he's talking about. But it's not that guy. It's the other guy. Or maybe it's your imagination, because the guy you're talking about... Watch this. Or listen to this. Whatever.
And
And I'm done.
this is not normal. This is not a normal protocol.
Nah, because you're...
But he came down from Pelican Bay with a huila, and he gave it to the llavero.
How did he get down there from Pelican Bay? He got his own fucking ride. So he came out the homie, the camarada, had a shoe term, indeterminate, fucking, because he's validated. But he put in for a transfer from the Pelican Bay shoe to the Folsom oil, where he's going to spend the rest of his time, right? Okay. It's not my story. I'm going to let you tell it.
That was in place
Right.
in 5 block. And
Block. That's 5 blocks.
he told him, and it was, that huila was
He told him?
written by a legend and co-signed by a bunch of other legends. And basically it said, hey, respectfully, you've been relieved of your duties. San Diego's here, and he's going to take over. And this is not even a question, you know.
So, buttons on your underwear. So, San Diego, the imaginary man here, who he grants his own transfer, I guess, to go from Pelican Bay Shoe on a mission. He ends up where where his target's at in the ad seg. So he's going backwards. He's not going from ad seg to the shoe. He's going from the shoe to ad seg. Folsom. But that's not even the big thing. He's got a wheel out with him, telling it that he's the llavero now, taking over the place. And he's got signatures of all the legends in Pelican Bay. But somehow, we all forgot about the legends on the 6th building, in Folsom. The ones that are actually there. Are they not relevant? Let's see, John. Let's see if they're relevant.
I'm going to tell you about San Diego.
He's telling for sure.
One of the reasons why there used to always be legends in New Folsom is...
I can tell you about San Diego. Beautiful place, fucking dope-ass spot, cool people, fucking whatever. Got beaches and shit, you know what I mean? Nice weather. Anyways, kind of expensive to live. Oh, my bad.
Because dudes would catch a case in New Folsom, go back up to the bay, and the legends would tell me, you know, they would give them a list of names, all legends. Call us down as character witnesses. They weren't gonna fucking get on the stand and talk. They just wanted to get to New Folsom for one, to have a meeting. That's why they would give them a list, you know, bring these, we need all these dudes there, boom, 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 boom. And they would pull them down and they would have their discussions, iron things out, get stuff, you know, in motion, whatever.
With an ironing board.
But they would also party. It was a way for them to get away from that dungeon, get some sunlight.
Yeah, the party. Whoop, whoop.
And, you know, get their party on. Meet new people. Well, San Diego had already...
It's a party over here. It's a party over there. Trip out. No, hey. Balala. Let's get serio, huh? I got the brocha without the brocha. Check it out. I'm serious. I'm not even fucking playing, eh? This is what happened. Are you guys following? This is some serious shit. San Diego. We'll call him Diego. That's his last name. Sana, Culito. That one, you know, with the tail falls off in Spanish, it sounds better. Okay, look. This guy got palala from the legends. And I'm not clowning that. No, by no means. I'm clowning this guy. How he tells the story. So he's got the palala to the Huila saying, hey, this guy here, San Diego, is the boss now. He's running the show. He's running everything. And he's the boss of bosses. He's running everything in the world. He is who he is. Who is a camarada, San Diego. But the thing is, he was able to, in his mission is to put in for the transfer from Pelican Bay Shoe to the Folsom AdSeg, where he's to go down to the AdSeg and hit his target, but we'll get deeper into that target. And when that's done, there's going to be a DA referral. The DA is going to pick up on that because they've already sent word for the DA to pick up on it. And then his mission is to bring down the big homies to Folsom for no reason. He's going to call them witnesses, but even though they're not witnesses, they're not even relevant in the case he's about to catch, is what I mean. They're hella relevant. I do not mean it like that. I'm saying, you know, in this story, so he's going to bring them down where they can iron shit out, have some serious meetings, and party. His words. They could get high and party. And it's all going according to plan. I'm kidding. Here we go. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give away the story. Here it goes.
Got a case, right? But a facility where the ADSEG was, before California even had
Before California even
protective
existed,
custody or SNY,
they just said why. They
that
weren't even
didn't even
SNYs.
exist
They're
in California.
They're just Ys.
there was one place, and it was a yard in New Folsom,
What?
which was 1, 2, 3, and 4 blocks, I think.
5, 6,
Those
7,
blocks
and 8.
were former legends,
Former.
people who had walked away from that life or got whacked out or whatever it was.
whacked out.
And they were high-powered
Like
dudes
you?
that couldn't go anywhere in the state, and they would place them on that yard, right? So those dudes worked in dental, in medical, in the kitchens, in different places, right? So when San Diego had came, he found out that a former legend worked in dental. Signed up for dental, had a handcuff key that he made, came out of the cuffs, jumped up out of that dental seat, that dental chair. The CO was like, hold up. And he said, it ain't for you. He pulled out a bone crusher and he told the cop, it ain't for you. And the cop said, okay, and stepped to the side that he made, came out of the cuffs, jumped up out of that dental seat, that dental chair. The CO was like, hold up. And he said, it ain't for you. He pulled out a bone crusher and he told the cop, it ain't for you. And the cop said, okay, and stepped to the side. And San Diego went and he hit his target.
What the fuck? Oh my God, Becky. Look at her. But the fuck is he saying? Did you guys catch that? This cat right here, this catalosis, scoliosis, and thrombosis. I don't know what osis, but whatever osis this guy is talking about, check it out. Did you guys catch it, or am I the only one? He said, do I have to play it again? That San Diego showed up, and he already knew, he got word that, see, all the dropouts and whoever, there's a dropout legend according to this guy. They get jobs on whatever yard over there in Folsom, in dental, in the office, in the kitchen and yard crew, or whatever the fuck he said. And they already had the intel that the target, the dropout or whatever, the legend dropout, they had intel that he was working in the dentist, as a dentist, a help, whatever, dental assistant, I don't know. He, I don't know what he did, but he worked in dentist. And then, so with that intel, San Diego came down. That was his mission. Put in a dental slip. Said he had, he had a sore throat. A sore tooth. That the shocks. Ooh, I need my dental attention now. Put in that slip. The next day or whatever, they called him. He goes to dental. There he is. There's his target. He's pretending to be all suave about it, like he's just a regular Patreon, just getting his dentist done. And when no one's looking, he reaches into his pants. He pulls out, bling, a handcuff key. Tick, tick, tick. You know what happens next? It comes out his cuffs. Hey, look at that. Is that a bird? They turn their heads. He reaches back into his pants, pulls out a bone crusher. That's a shank, a fierro, the size of a bone crusher. Meanwhile, this legend guy is still doing whatever his job is he's doing. He's setting up the trays for to spit the blood out or the suction cups or something. He's busy. As he comes out of his cuffs with this giant sword of a bone crusher, he looks at the CO and the CO looks at him and they have a moment. And the CO says, "Hey." And San Diego says, "It's not for you." And the CO says, "Orale. In that case, I'm going to turn around. You promise? As long as it's not for me, I'm going to turn around. Handle your business." San Diego jumped up on the table, did a back triple quadruple flip. Got him. Got his target. Did a back flip back. Handed the CO his handcuff key. Grabbed the bone crusher. Put it back away wherever he had it. Or maybe he just handed it. I missed that part to the CO. Turned around, put his hands behind his back. CO now proceeds to, he cuffed him. Took him right back to his cell. Because, hey, how easy. He's already in that sec. They submit the paperwork. DA referral. Now, got things in motion. Here we go. I believe it. I believe it. That's definitely believable.
The dude was no joke, man.
Hell no. Hell
And
no.
I respected him.
Fuck yeah, you did.
He was intelligent.
Super.
He had proven himself
he's a
repeatedly
white boy,
that
that's
he
why.
was with it and willing to do
Sorry.
kamikaze mission, whatever it took. He was going to do it.
Gotta respect them green-eyed
But there were two
motherfucking
other individuals in that
Napoleones.
SEG
I'm
with
telling you,
us.
What the fuck?
One from San Diego, one from Pomona.
Or blue-eyed.
And these dudes had been down for a long time.
At least 500 years. At least. Tell me the
And,
truth. 500 years they've been down.
I heard them.
He hurt him. Did he hurt their heart or you hurt him
They
with
said,
your ear?
Why'd that vato step down? The original Llavero, right? Why'd that vato step down?
Oh, it just
That
got
other dude's a
political.
white boy. He ain't
Yup.
running shit.
He don't shit, but his mouth, he's just got political.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The one from Pomona actually pushed it harder.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
He
whoa.
tried to have a coup.
What?
The problem
First of all, Mr. Does, why in the fuck are you disrespecting Pomona? Why in the fuck are you disrespecting San Diego? The SUR? The big homies? SoCal? NoCal? Why you disrespecting? Keep everybody's name out your mouth. Basura. But this is just for fun, right? This is just for fun. It's just for jokes. So let's tell this story. Sit around the campfire and see what other kind of stories you could come up with. Fuck it. Gangsta.
is San Diego was respected by too many people.
Orale. I'm betting you
See, the
was.
dude from Pomona,
Making a
he was a
mistake.
fucking idiot.
Why you disrespecting?
He had
You're an
actually
idiot.
got validated
Oh my
by his own
God,
stupidity.
Look at her.
The cops asked him, you had to get hit with 3 points. They usually wanted 5 to validate you. This is a lot, a lot of people, you don't know what I'm talking about.
but you
But
changed
this is
the
how they
rules,
slammed
so,
you
you
down
know.
forever in the shoe. It's called a
Forever.
validation.
That's forever. Forever.
They didn't have the points necessary, I guess, right?
Nope.
I guess they needed one more point. One more point. And this jackass, they pulled him out for an interview.
Oh my God.
We didn't go to those interviews, but he did, right? He was different. He was
You're
special.
different. You're special.
And
Special
they pulled
needs.
him out. And they asked him if he knew a particular legend.
A particular.
And this jackass said, of course I know him. That's my homeboy.
Of course I know him. It's Stubbs.
No, when they reach
call
that
him
level,
Joker,
they're not
right?
from your neighborhood no more, you dumb fuck.
What are
But
you,
this brilliant
dumb
son of a
fuck?
bitch told the cops that was his homeboy. He knew him. Not only did he know him, but it was his homeboy. That was the final point. That was the nail in his coffin that got him validated. Remember, this is back when we had Group Yard.
This is back in the
There were other Vatos
1820s.
there that had been down just as long as him, that saw his packet after he got validated, and they told him straight out.
You even wrote it. Remember?
I was there when they told him.
You wrote it.
Said,
You,
"Look,
that's your fucking thing. You made
this
it.
packet's gonna get you whacked. When you
That
get up
was your
there and they
bill,
find
it was
out
your
that your self-admission,
You
you
did.
claiming that,
That's your
you're basically
one of your
claiming to be that.
contributions to the CDC.
So they told him, the only advice I could give you is every pegada that needs to be done, every hit that needs to be done
On
in
the
this
earth.
ad seg, as
Doesn't
long
matter
as
if
you're
it's in
here,
Japan,
raise your hand and hit it.
Germany, Russia, it doesn't
You
matter.
do everything.
You got to
that way you can say you got
Right
validated
now, you
for
should be in
violence
the,
sake.
you should be
Because
in the war.
this right here
That guy needs to be in
is
the
a
war
bad look for you.
against
You've been
fucking
down too long.
the Middle East.
You know better, and you did that. So that's what he did.
Fucking, this guy's real.
He didn't. He
Oh
didn't.
my! Praise to you, brother. Praise to you. Dub as you
Whack
are
nobody.
my
He wanted to whack everybody.
hero, not my zero, but my hero.
The thing is he would look for stuff on homies that were inexperienced or maybe not that intelligent, and he would try to build cases against them to whack them.
So it's happened to you then.
But everybody knew
Happened
what
to
he
you.
was doing. They're like,
Football.
this motherfucker really is gonna get his ass washed up.
And you're gonna get your ass
And so again,
wiped up.
when San Diego came, he was in B section. By that time, I had moved over to
Gonna
B
go
section
get your ass
because
licked up? I don't know.
Sally
I don't know.
and
I'm
the
just
crew that
saying.
I had
I'm just
landed
saying.
with, we all landed in A section. Everybody had already got transferred out.
Meanwhile,
So I moved over to B.
everybody got transferred out. I still don't know where all the legends are. Always in the 6th block, no matter what. I guess, that, like I said, according to him, they just aren't relevant, I guess, according to this guy. I have a feeling you're disrespecting our people. And I'm not joking. A little too much, brother. You're not my brother. I'll tell you that.
section, and I was about 2 cells away from San Diego.
So were you in Donovan? You must have been in Donovan,
And
because that's in San
I
Diego.
was in the corner, 1 cell away from the
You're
corner
from
pocket
San
on,
Diego. You
on the
already said that.
bottom that leads in the C section. Pomona was
Pomona's
1
in
cell,
LA. Duh.
the first cell in
Oh,
in
shit,
C
you're talking
section,
about
so he
the
was
jail
2 cells
stuff.
away from me,
Oh my God.
and we could hear him
I can hear you.
on the tier.
We got that
Talking
in common.
about-
We can hear.
That white boy ain't running shit for us.
What the? Are you talking about
We
me?
run our own shit.
Oh wait.
Unheard of.
What the?
Doesn't happen.
That's right. My bad. I thought you said the
Violation
story.
of all protocol.
My fucking God.
But this dude
I heard that white
was
boy running shit. That's fucking crazy.
so worried
Why are you
about
being racist?
his validation packet that he was making big mistakes. And so
I'm the only one allowed to make mistakes. I don't know what the fuck this guy's making
it was
mistakes. He can't
determined
take no
at the
mistakes.
time where he was lucky was the riot on B facility, the 1996 riot had happened.
The one that happened
and
in
so
Pelican
we
Bay,
were
Fulton?
slammed down in that sig.
The one in
That was the only thing
San
saving
Quentin
him. I believe that's the only
address?
reason why he even tried this bullshit.
I can't believe you're trying to.
But he
bullshit.
was forming an alliance with
Puto.
guys that didn't know any better,
Such as yourself.
all in his section. Meanwhile, Vatos in B section that
All
could
of them
hear
are
what he was
section,
saying, we're
what?
hollering at him like, "Hey, fool! Like, San Diego can hear you. Like,
Yeah, he's got
you know
ears.
what time it
He's
is,
got
right?"
ears.
And he's
He
like,
can yell out the
"Yeah,
door and
I'm
he
going
can
to war
hear
with
you."
that Vato, this and that." With what support?
That's
right.
why.
And again, this
That's why they call you Joker. I get it, cause you just telling jokes. Oh my gosh! Let everybody know. We don't know if it's, you're so like comedic and shit. You're like the funniest. You got so much humor that I never know if you're joking or telling the truth. Joker, is this a joke? Am I being punked or pranked? What the? That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's hear what else you got to say.
this dude was trying to just have different reasons for why he got validated. And everybody knew.
Everybody.
If this fucking yard opens up,
It's on.
that's a dead man walking.
Yes, you are.
Why was he doing this though?
S-U-R.
It had nothing
yes,
to do with the
you are.
homie being white. It had to do with
That
personal
race
shit.
card again.
But there were other people that were like, ain't no white boy gonna tell me what to do.
Hell no, except for the president of the United
Dangerous
fucking
way of
States
thinking,
and all them
especially when somebody's
cops
proven,
that
somebody's
arrested
from
you
a
in the
barrio,
COs
accepted
that
in his barrio,
you
comes
listen
in
to.
and is accepted
But
by
anyway,
the legends,
but who's
is doing
keeping
things
the
directly
pen
for them. But that's the treachery of it all. And before I go, because I know
The
you guys are probably
treachery
curious,
is you and your bald head.
they transferred us out
What?
before
No.
they opened the yard back up.
Fuck no. Fuck no. How convenient.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I almost messed up right there. No, they didn't. Because that's what another story I told.
And I almost threw up in my fucking mouth. I can't listen to this fucking lame anymore. Hello. I'm gonna cut this one short. That's Dubs. He's the character, man. Shout out to everybody. Much love and respect. You know what time it is? Radio. Tonight is definitely a late night. Dale gas.